Hi there and welcome. I'm Nikki Sutton. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, hello there, Nikki Sutton. What a pleasure it is to talk to someone who looks so, well, normal. And what's nice is I've never been tricked into thinking someone is normal before, to only be massively disappointed moments later by them spewing hot garbage into my face. So, yay!
Using clairvoyance for seeing, knowing and creating.
Oh, god damn it.
Now, we're all psychic to some degree.
We are? Okay, let me try. Aha! I psychomatically predictify that this video is going to be a bit silly. Well, that's not actually what my super psychicness told me, but I'm not allowed to swear anymore. But let's just say it starts with a "it's fuh" and ends with a "king stupid."
And clairvoyance is a psychic sense.
So I can't help but point out the breathy "I'm totally a wizard" voice. I know you probably think it makes you sound really spiritual and mystical and all that, but honestly, it mostly sounds like you're trying to get me into bed and is super duper distracting. I mean, I always want to go to bed. Naps are fantastic. What else do you do in bed?
Visualization and clairvoyance are different from each other.
Really? And there I was thinking something that doesn't real and something that does are exactly the same thing. Ha! Silly me.
Because visualization is when we picture something in our mind's eye, purposefully. It's more like imagining something.
More like. It is imagining something. That's exactly what it is. You just have a fancy OTT word for it so that when you sit there staring into space instead of doing your taxes, you can just say, "Oh no, I wasn't procrastinating like a big idiot. I was visualizing."
Clairvoyance, on the other hand, is receiving information.
Excuse me, would you all quiet down? I'm being clairvoyant.
From the divine, from our higher self, from the Akashic records, from spirit or our spirit guides.
So, is clairvoyance your explanation for not knowing exactly how I know this random piece of information that I don't remember learning? Now, it could be that I absorbed it without really paying attention, so it's not part of my long-term memories, or that I forgot the memory of learning it, but not the information itself. But that doesn't sound very interesting / make me super interesting special magic person, so I'm getting all my information from the super secret cosmic hotline that feeds directly into my brain, but for some reason I struggle with basic tasks. I mean, I can't even pick anything up once I put my shoes on.
So clairvoyance is the receiving of information.
Oh, if only there were other ways of doing that, to get information into your body from far away without the need to be psychic. But alas. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting a call. Yeah? Uh-huh. Ha! That's really cool. Hey guys, so it turns out that people can use these things called phones to do that as well. Who knew? Not me, that's for sure. I don't even have a phone.
It's the receiving of wisdom and knowing and foresight.
I would make a joke about how you don't have any of those and you are probably a big silly head, but that would be beneath me. Lol jokes, you are no big brainer, you are stupid boots.
Now, there are those who have no mental images at all, and that's called aphantasia.
Well, that's inaccurate. People with aphantasia can't voluntarily imagine things. Basically, if you told them to imagine a sunset, they wouldn't be able to bring the image to mind. Super fascinating condition. However, they often can have dreams. So it's not like their brains are incapable of relating imagery they aren't directly looking at. Unfortunately, it's an understudied condition at the moment. So I know for a fact you certainly have a garbage understanding of it, even if you have it yourself. I mean, people with certain conditions often think they are experts, and it just turns out to not be the case. Not always, but often. But at a guess, you probably just heard it from a friend and thought you would bring it up in order to look the smart.
That's where our brain is fine-tuned in such a way that we don't have mental images and instead we think in terms of facts and information.
That's not what it means at all. It means that you don't think in imagery, yes, but that in no way means one thinks in facts, and imagery is still information, and the information in their head doesn't necessarily need to be true either. I don't know exactly how they think. Perhaps it's an internal monologue or what have you. But again, that can tell you things that are complete and utter nonsense.
And I'd say that's about 5 to 10% of the population, going by the clients who have had hypnosis sessions with me.
Well, I suppose your self-selecting case study of your clients is probably a total reflection of the population at large. Oh wait, no, that's not how that works. According to the admittedly, again, limited studies, it's about 2% of the population, or 1 in 50. Unfortunately, according to your numbers, that would mean that the condition gives you 5 times the likelihood of being completely whooped.
Now, our clairvoyance is seen in our mind's eye.
I'm sorry, was that even English?
Now, our clairvoyance is seen in our mind's eye.
Now our clairvoyance is seen in our mind's eye. I think I might have just gotten a nosebleed.
So number 1 on using clairvoyance for healing, seeing and knowing is...
Wait. Are you not going to address aphantasia again? Why did you even bring it up? Like, yeah, some people can't do this totally real thing. Like, okay, thanks, just trying to make them feel bad. What a monster.
To get into a relaxed state and allow visions to come through.
Oh, I know this one. Let me get my whiskey. Sorry, what were we talking about? I need to lie down.
This can help you to know which is the best way forward to go.
Are you trying to tell me that being relaxed and not stressing out about things can be helpful in decision making? That's unbelievable. Whenever I need to make a decision, I hang myself upside down over a pit of razor blades. Yes, I've decided. I'm going to have a drink.
It can help you to receive wisdom and spiritual truths.
Doubt? While most woo peddlers I know are pretty chill, true that, I think it is, however, more to do with their lack of wisdom. Some of the smartest people are burdened by knowledge, a burden that thankfully I do not share, being quite the dumb myself. And spiritual truths, I'm not sure you could discern truth from falsehood, spiritual or otherwise.
In a relaxed state, if you're able to perceive mental images, you can perform clairvoyance.
So if you're relaxed and your mind wanders, well done, you're flipping psychic. I don't even know where to begin with what a ludicrous statement that is. Forgetting for just one moment that psychic powers are not a thing. Things that come out of your own brains are signs that those things are coming from elsewhere. How do you even begin to think that that makes any kind of sense? I wouldn't mind so much, but there's never a mechanism that's proven to work that allows people to do that kind of thing. But what do I know? I always need things to make sense and be provable, like some kind of moron. I just gotta believe.
As I said, we're all psychic to some degree.
Yeah, sure. Well, we're all stupid to some degree too. Can you guess how much I think you are? I mean, you are psychic after all, so it should be really easy for you to find out. Or even if you're not psychic actually. All you really need is to have a functioning set of ears and an understanding of basic human communication. A sense of humour wouldn't hurt either.
If you can't perceive mental images, then you can try clairaudience, claircognizance, or clairsentience, and I've got videos on those as well.
Wow, this Claire chick is just all over the place, isn't she? I'm not interested until she starts doing clerical brand whiskey flavoured whiskey. The whiskey that makes you see the future when you wake up 2 days later.
So when you're very relaxed, your subconscious mind becomes more dominant.
Does it? Huh, cool. Why don't we take a look what's inside my subconscious? Yeah, that's about right. Very relaxing. One day.
and your conscious mind fades to the background. And it's our subconscious mind that is really visual. That's where all our memories are stored after all.
I could be wrong, but don't we have both conscious and subconscious memories? And now I see bringing up aphantasia was to show them that they are left out of your special club. You're such a dick.
Your subconscious mind is your bigger, deeper...
Penis joke! I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from. I just heard bigger, deep... Penis joke! I think I might have a problem. Look, I could do it without saying that. Just hit me again.
Your subconscious mind is your bigger, deeper mind.
I did it! Kind of. Now, on that point. Well, I imagine your subconscious must be huge compared to your actual brain then. Like the size of a whole orange or an apple or something.
And I call it the bridge to the soul.
Oh, that really hurt. Did we just suddenly tune into spirit science or something? Ugh, heaven forbid.
Because when we're relaxed and our subconscious mind is dominant, we can access higher wisdom and knowing.
Yep, someone is definitely either a fan or a member of the same forums. You don't learn that kind of gibberish just anywhere. That takes dedication and skill to craft, to just use so many words to say absolutely nothing of substance. Hey, I may say nothing of substance too, but at least I know I'm full of it. And a bit funny. A bit.
It's through our subconscious mind that we connect to our higher self and guides, etc.
You lost all commitment in that sentence, didn't you?
And I know this because I've trained in past life regression and hypnosis.
And I know all this because I have an advanced degree in nonsensology and found a book about hypnosis for dummies in a bin while I was looking for used bus tickets.
And I've helped many people.
Oh, I'm sure you did. All that money they had just burning a hole in their pocket. You saved them money by not having to replace their pants. You're basically Super Jesus.
In a relaxed state, through hypnosis, to perform clairvoyance themselves, connect their higher selves themselves.
That sounds a bit selves-ish. Get it? Because she keeps using the word selves. Ha ha! Told you I was funny. Nobody's laughing now.
So if you can perceive mental images, then you can be a seer too.
And if you can't, well, screw you, buddy. You don't get to be part of my super duper people group. Might as well go out and face that dirty reality. Maybe actually contribute to the world like a loser.
Number 2 on uses for clairvoyance is...
I didn't realise this was a list, but your use for clairvoyance was... if you relax, you can think straight and maybe have some inspiration to fix a problem. What's that even got to do with actual psychic powers? FFS!
If you're not sure of the sources of your pain, clairvoyance can help you.
Or, you know, go to a pigging doctor. Whether that be physical or emotional pain, a professional, and I mean a real one, not someone who's going to sprinkle cumin on your head. Ugh. I thought this was just going to be a fun, here's some nonsense video, but of course it's slipping into it's time to self-diagnose territory, and I am just not in the mood for that kind of wackadoodle. So I will say, good day, lady, and stop doing the breathy voice. Makes me think of my happy place. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Guys, don't forget to panic buy sick brand merch. What if you need to let people know that you are handsome, famous and good at the sex in a variety of tasteful colours? Buy as many as you can afford now before this thing that's printed to order runs out. Also, you can use it as toilet paper if needs be. You never know when you're going to need to wipe your arse.